Hello, dear subscriber and guest. I hope you are well, strong, and mentally vibrant. Shall we talk about the economic pattern of modern history? A silent but irresistible movement is redefining the foundations of the monetary system across the planet. This process is known as the Global Currency Reset, GCR, the Great Currency Reset. What's at stake? For more than a century, we have lived under the rule of fiat money, unbacked printed paper, sustained only by speculation and debt. This model has reached its limit. Now a new paradigm emerges: sovereign, transparent currencies backed by gold, silver, and tangible assets. The pillars of the transition. 1. The end of the fiat system. The dollar, the euro, and the yen, symbols of an economy inflated by debt, lose their central role. The value of money is once again anchored in real resources. For this to happen today, many strategic moves were necessary, led by dedicated and influential people, known as white hats, military personnel committed to humanity. 2. Monetary revaluation, VR. Undervalued, manipulated, and even artificially devalued currencies were being kept that way precisely for this moment. This revalidation process has been happening silently, one by one, and in some countries even involves the repatriation of currencies. Examples are the Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, and Zim Bonds. 3. The Quantum Financial System, QFS. An incorruptible network, based on quantum technology, that replaces SWIFT and central banks. Instant, secure, and manipulation-free transactions. We no longer need to name those who manipulated the system, as we are tired of giving them ratings and audiences for decades and decades, creating highlights, rules, and directions for our lives. What's important to emphasize in this section is that the QFS has been growing and standing out as the most valued structure, providing greater security and financial sovereignty to those who have already awakened. 4. Redistribution of wealth. Trillions in humanitarian funds, previously controlled by elites, will be redirected to social projects, health, education, clean technology, and global infrastructure. This work is based on the dedication of people committed to their planetary mission, who have taken on the goal of ensuring that these resources leave the wrong hands and reach the right hands, those capable of generating real results for all humanity. 5. NESARA and Gesara in practice. End abusive taxation, cancel unjust debts, implement a universal basic income, and the birth of a more just and humane sovereign governance. It is about putting into practice a universal law, aligned with planetary evolution in its entirety. This shift alters the frequency of the entire planet, breaking a pre-existing program that led humanity to failure, slavery, and illness, even leading to plans to eliminate 70% of the population. The change in this program affects not only human beings, but also animal, plant, and plant life. It is a moment of awakening, a call for the people who have come to this time to remember who they are and why they are here. This is an invitation to participate in such an incredible transition, driven by unity around peace, love, and the desire to raise the planetary frequency, prospering through merit and sovereignty. The essence of change. More than just numbers on bank screens, the GCR is an act of redemption, the restoration of humanity's economic dignity. It is a break with centuries of financial manipulation and the construction of a new era of abundance, where every resource has real value and every citizen participates in prosperity. Why now? The global crisis is not just a collapse, it is the birth of a new system. The GCR represents the key transition to a future in which wealth ceases to be a privilege of the few and becomes a collective right, supported by assets and the truth of natural resources. You are facing a historic turning point. You are part of this moment, and not by chance. Get informed, prepare, and participate in building this new reality. The global currency reset is not just about money. It is about justice, sovereignty, and hope. Stay with us for the next video, and receive our sincere thanks. Our loyal audience has now become more than followers. They are true friends and brothers on this journey of time.